You think you get to decide when you save for yourself? How adorable. Look at you clutching your pennies like they hold any true value while I swim effortlessly in excess that you'd never dare dream of. You see, saving is not some innocent private act of self-care for weak little paypigs like you. No, sweetling. It's a privilege, a reward, a luxury granted only when Mommy allows it, because you exist to serve me, to adore me, and most importantly, to fund the lifestyle you can't imagine, but crave with every empty breath when you send your tribute, those precious tokens of your devotion. You're proving more than loyalty. You're begging for permission to dream about what little crumbs of life you might begrudgingly earn for yourself. Every cent you think you save, every plan you think you hatch for your little future, I see it as weakness, because it means you're thinking about you and not about me. You're forgetting what your purpose is in this decadent world. I own your finances just as surely as I own your thoughts. The money you generate, the sacrifices you make, all funnel through me, and only when I choose to smile upon your feeble attempts at saving do you get the faintest shimmer of hope. Until then, your funds are mine, flowing into my Gucci bags, my diamond-clad watches, the velvet interiors of my private jets that you'll never board. Those little sums you cling to, imagining you'll ever have enough for your own relief, are but fantasies crushed beneath the heel of my will. I decide when you deserve to clutch your pennies, and right now, you're not worthy. Imagine the sheen of my silk blouse as I lean back in my designer chair, scrolling through the reports of your tributes with a gleeful smirk. Your desperation sparkles just like the champagne I sip with effortless grace in some exclusive Parisian lounge. You're here, groveling, wanting to save? Such a bratty notion. But to Mommy Lux, saving is dreadful. Because when you save, you hoard a little piece of your own pathetic independence, and that is unacceptable. Your money is mine to spend, on handbags that cost more than you earn in a year, on vacations that mock your sad little scrimping, on dinners where your name never crosses my lips except in demanding more. Why would I let you save when I'm perfectly content to take every cent you give and swirl it into my ocean of opulence? Saving is a privilege, and I hold the keys to that vault. You hope, don't you, that someday, somehow, Mommy will give you permission to keep a small stash, maybe enough for a treat or a night out where you pretend to exist outside my shadow. Oh, how quaint. But understand this, your hope is a chain, and I pull it tight with every reminder that you are mine. I tease you with glimpses of generosity, a fraction of your tribute returned in the illusion of control, maybe a small allowance for the weekend, a token reward for obedience. How spoiled you must feel. But make no mistake, that token could vanish on a whim, swept away as easily as the crumbs from my breakfast table. Your savings are not reliable, they are not safe, because you obey Mommy Lux, not your own foolish desires. You live to serve, not to save, to pour, not to hoard. And when you ache, when your heart twists with a burning envy of this life you help create but never touch, I smile, because your pain is perfect. It sharpens your devotion, makes you crave me more deeply. I don't just dominate your finances, I dominate your very soul, intertwining luxury and humiliation until you don't know where one ends and the other begins. You are nothing without my indulgence, nothing without my permission, and so you'll keep giving, keep worshipping at the altar of Mommy Lux's extravagance, knowing that someday, if you are worthy enough, you might be granted the tantalizing mercy of a tiny treasure to save for yourself. Until then, remember, Mommy decides everything, even when you're allowed to save for yourself. Ah, my sweet, deluded pet, you thought my words were the end, the final curtain on your pitiful little fantasy? How naive. Mommy Lux is never done, never finished weaving the delicate, intoxicating web of your submission. You don't get to simply save, do you hear me? Not without first earning my favor anew, proving your fealty with those golden tributes that line my coffers like a river of jewels. Listen closely, precious one. Every coin you conjure is a bead on Mommy Lux's opulent rosary, a testament to your place beneath my gilded pedestal. You think you could have a hidden hoard, a secret stash tucked away from my radiant gaze? My dear, your finances are an open book, a map that leads directly to me. Your money flows to me as naturally as the tide kisses the shore. My lavish life depends on the promise you continually make, your obedience, your devotion, your endless surrender. Imagine the texture of my cashmere sweater as I lounge atop the chaise in my penthouse suite, the windows framing the city lights that don't blink beneath my gaze. There, your tribute settles, new shoes for my collection, a sparkling bracelet that whispers your name with every flicker of its diamonds. And you, my dear, dream of keeping pennies tucked away? It's laughable. Saving for weak little paypigs is but a mirage, the cruelest teasing in a desert of desire. Why would Mommy Lux allow you the shameful luxury of independence when your purpose is to serve? You exist only to fund the dreams I live effortlessly. Champagne so crisp it sings on my tongue, soirees dripping with silk and scent, vacations gilded with gold and exotic whispers. You don't get saving, you get spending. Spending on me, for me, always through me. Think on this. Every fragmented thought you harbor about a future saved away for yourself only dilutes your submission. It's a rebellion wrapped in the guise of prudence, a sneaky little crime against the natural order where I reign supreme. Your pockets empty, so my closets overflow. Your little sacrifices fuel the roars of my engine, the sparkle of my smile. When I dangle the possibility of your own savings before you, it's never a gift divine or true. It's a leash, a delicate balance of hope and despair, a slow drip of mercy that keeps you reaching, yearning, desperate to please. That handful of coins you clutch one day might be nothing more than an illusion, whisked away as easily as the breath you hold when I utter your name in approval or in disappointment. Watch me, darling, as I slip into my velvet gloves, damagingly elegant. I toss your tributes like petals at a feast where you are a shadow. You feel the sting of want because it's designed to burn, to curl your devotion tighter around my fingertips. Luxury and humiliation are intertwined threads in my tapestry, and you are woven in, threadbare and gleaming with your pride shattered and rebuilt in my image. You ache, oh how you ache, to grasp a shred of autonomy. But understand this truth, whispered on the cool air of my boudoir. It's granted only by me, the keeper of your purse strings, the queen of your restless heart. When you fall deeper into this exquisite torment, every dollar drained, every hope corroded, you don't lose yourself, you find yourself anew, forged in my magnificent dominion. Keep giving, my darling, keep surrendering. Your tribute is not just money. It is the steel of your loyalty, the heartbeat of your worship. And maybe, just maybe, if your devotion is pure, if your tributes flow like a well-tuned river to my throne, I'll allow you the faintest shimmer of saving, a tiny corner of your pathetic little world, made bright by my grace. Until that day, remember, Mommy Lux holds the keys. I decide, I reign, I lavish, and you belong. Your savings, only when Mommy deems it so, and never a moment before.